Good morning, students. So our next topic of unit number 2 is communication skill and job interviews. Then we will start the first topic, communication skill. So there are total 10 common communication sub skill which is important for the improving our communication. So number 1 is written and oral communication. So because communication is nothing but the medium where we can sharing our information between the two or more than two peoples or the medium over the medium. So the in communication there are two aspect, written or oral communication. So verbal communication is using the words to convey the information, and it include both written and oral communication. So verbal communication, it either be you can write something or share with your friends or some people, or you can orally communicate with the others. So oral communication is a skill mean that you can speak clearly, concisely, without misinterruption, and that is essential even if your job is not centered around the speaking. Say you are the server at the restaurant, and having the oral communication skill is must if you want to establish the rapport with your customer and provide the good service. So oral communication is a very important part during the communication, because if you speak clearly, constantly, and without any interruption, then your impression will good for the customers. So if you are belong from the sales department where the employees are continuously communicate with their customers, so customer will hold to listen that employees clearly. So your communication, your oral communication will be attractive, as well as it is constant and misinterruption. Without any misinterruption, you can speak over the topic, or all over topic. So it is the best way to attract your customer. So in oral communication you can also add your some essential skills like confidence level, then knowledge of that particular topic, it is also very important. Then written communication is just the important, while there may be a few jobs that don't require writing skill, a single word 90% case you will need to write. You will write when the writing emails of your colleague, drafting the report for your boss, communicating with the customer via email. So in nowadays we are totally depending upon the technology, so we will write few messages or few SMS to our customer. So that purpose you need to improve your written skills, because it is also important for the best communication. Then second is presentation skill. In presentation skill, it does not mean that you are good at presenting on a PPT presentation in front of your colleague. The presentation skill are also about how you present your ideas and intentions of workplace, or about how you present yourself in a job interview, such as it's another must have the communication skill for your resume. Whatever you field for the work might, the presentation skills are useful for all sorts of situations, including software engineering explaining why their code works, statistician presenting their finding the other employees, sales exploring of client why they need a product. So presentation is also important. Always we thought that presentation means the PPT presentation. No, the presentation means how you present yourself in front of the customers, in front of your colleagues, how you present your ideas or intentions of your workplace. So that is the presentation skill. So in your presentation skill, you have to portray your ideas in a brief, in a good way, and also explain your code or explain your methods in such a way where uh, another person can get that point very easily. So that is the presentation skill. Then third is active listening, which is a very important part. If you want to a best communication person or communicate or negotiation person, or if you want to a best employee in your office, so you need to improve your active listening skill, because if you listen carefully, then you can easily communicate with the other person. So active listening requires the paying close attention to the speaker by engaging with them to ensure you are getting the essence of the conversation. It additionally involves removing all other distraction and asking the clarification question, thus making them feel heard. When someone is talking to you or someone is giving some lectures in a particular topic, and if you are a listener, you have to pay attention on their speech, or you have to attention what they are talking to you. And after that, if you are asking some questions, so make them feel that you heard all the points which they will talk to you. So this is the best skill for the listening. Then active listening does not come in a handy only job like customer service or design, where understanding and making the client feel heard in integral. Active listening is also needed where you are to successfully interact with your colleagues, succeed in a workplace, or even as of your job interview. So active listening skill is not only comes in a customer service, like those who are work with a customer service office like telecaller or some quality manager. The active listening skill is not only for them. The active listening skill is for all the colleagues, it's all for us, because if you heard properly, then you can reply properly, then you will reply properly. Then next is non-verbal communication. The communication consists of communication more than just speaking. It involves the body language, posture, gesture, and eye contact pattern and facial expression. So non-verbal, the communication is not communication not having the particular boundary, like only we have to written and verbal skills. We need to learn only a verbal or written skill. We also need a non-verbal communication, which include not only language, it also include the body language, gesture and posture, how you communicate, then what is your expression, what is your face expression during the communication. So that is the non-verbal communication. As you can imagine, non-verbal communication is a skill that comes in a handy and majority of the professionals, not just the world of the business. Instead of adding your reason, aim to demonstrate your non-verbal communication skills during your job interview. It includes the maintaining your eye contact, avoid the hand gesture, controlling your facial emotions. So these are the non-verbal communication skill which we are easily learn after some experience, but you need to learn the both communication skill like written, verbal as well as non-verbal communication. Then feedback. So feedback is a both providing, accepting it, and the skill that goes hand in hand with the several other communication components such as active listening and respect, open-minded teamwork. Truly encouraging the feedback is it not possible without really understanding what is the speaker means, respecting their opinion, keeping on mind that. So feedback is very important, that whenever someone is talk to you, or if someone is aggressively, or someone is just interestingly talking about particular subject, or sharing their ideas with you, and if you are not giving the proper feedback to them, this is the wrong way to communicate. Like if you are not give the positive response to them, then they feel the bad. So if you receiving any particular information or any particular topic from others, then you have to give the proper feedback to them, either it is positive or negative, but in a good way you have to give the feedback to them. Then respect is one of the most important fundamental of successful communication. The communication skill is bring along with the job interview. It involves the active listening and patience, and vital if you are to be considered for keep and any type of job. Being respectful, it's about letting others speak and knowing when to initiate conversation or respond. Little gesture can go a long way to respecting recruiters and colleagues, like staying focused and removing all distraction, or being polite are just two among of them. When it comes to the job interview, interrupting recruiter or wasting their time by going off topic are signs for rudeness and will not most likely cost to your job. So respect is a very important fundamental during the communication. You have to respect the others who talk to you, and you also use the language which is polite. It is not aggressive language when you communicate. If you initiate some communication, like you start some communication on particular topic, your gesture, your face expression and your language words are very respectful towards the other, so that impact on your communication skills. Then confidence is also the next skill, that is the line in necessary for a good first impression during the job interview. If it is wondering, yes, you can be respectful and confident at the same time. The two are not mutual exclusive, just equally important. So confidence level is always up to date or up to high, because that present your skills. If you are doing any mistakes during a job interview, or if you are doing such a minor or major mistakes, but if you accept that confidently, then that will affect, or that impact of that confidence is in a positive way. Then the confidence is a character that trait shows you sure about your words, action and decision, and this is something people respond to positively. If you are not naturally confident, worry not, there is a method and appear the confident even if you don't feel like it. So during communication, if you're not feeling that confident you have, then don't worry about it. You can get your confidence by adding some point in your communication, like maintaining the eye contact during job interview, sitting up straight, open shouldered, speaking in friendly but firm and tone voice, and preparing in advance. You don't stumble on your words. So these are some activities you have to learn before the communication you start, so that will increase your confidence level. Then clarity is a indisciplined part of the oral communication. It involves the structuring your thoughts logically and using the right words to convey them as effectively as possible. If you can't communicate clearly, be it to the hectic thought and pattern in appropriate language, your job interviews will be suffer. Imagine, for example, giving a complicated answer to a simple question or using the street jargon, and then this is the very low level of impression. So clarity is very important, that you need to understand what you are going to speak. So be confident about your thoughts, your words and your actions before you speak. So just think twice when you start your communication. Before start your communication, you just listen carefully, then set up your mind what you are going to say. So that is the clarity. Then ninth, honesty is a communication skill you should strive to incorporate in all aspects of your professional life. As a rule of thumb, honesty should characterize your work ethic, and obvious reason, the most important being that lying about your skills and qualification is the least dependable method for success. You can rest assured that at some point the truth will come out. The honesty is very important for job interview or any other important role. If you are going to do and you want to do that role, or you want to get the job from particular company, and if you are lying with that HR or during the interview, like I know the all skills, I have a many knowledge about, I have a knowledge of many languages, like I know the Java, I know the C, etc., but inside you know that uh, you not having that proper knowledge about any skills, and you are mentioning that yes, I am an expert in that language, that is the line, and this is the not good way to start your professional life. So honesty is a very important communication skill. Then friendliness, you might be wondering, how can we both friendly and professional during the job interview? Well, friendliness does not have to stand up the way of professionalism, just like confidence does not stand in the way of politeness. Friendliness during the interview shows the recruiter that you are a cooperative, open-minded and good team member. Sometimes after all employees, the most important, you don't have to go overboard to convey that you are a friendly person. A warm smile, a genuine greeting and wishing a good day are enough to show it. So friendliness is very important. If you are meet anyone during a day, then just warm smile, give the warm smile, then genuine greeting, that is also a positive communication skills.